Hi, this is Sarah again with Piano Key Finders, and this is another one of the series, I'm at the Piano, Now What? This is the Blues Edition, and this is the fifth video where you're going to start putting your hands together. The cards that I'm using, if I need a guide, are boogie patterns for the left hand, and you can see I've got a little left hand here. Set one, because we've two different cards in the set, and then I'm going to be using the dominant seventh chords for the blues. I'm using set 3, but to get us started, I'm going to be covering up the top notes of all of those chords so that we're only using the dyads down here. These are shell voicings. They're rootless shell voicings because the roots are going to be played with the left hand. I'm doing this in the key of C, so that means I'm lining up my yellow arrow with C. I'm putting the yellow arrow in the right hand on middle C, securing it with a sticky note. And then if you need it, I'm putting the boogie patterns for the left hand where I'm lining up this yellow arrow with the second C from the bottom of the piano. And you can see that's right there. These cards almost overlap, but they don't, well, they're there. And again, securing it with a sticky note so that it doesn't go flying. So this is the first video of hands together playing. It might be a little awkward in the beginning, so make sure that you've been doing left hand round 3, because this is left hand round 3 and right hand round 1 put together. I'm using quarter notes in my left hand, whole notes in my right hand. So the pulse 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be played with the left hand, and then I'm just hanging out on the right. This is in the key of C. The pattern looks like this. It's now written in a grand staff. Grand staff show what each hand does. So the upper staff is for your right hand and the lower staff is for the left hand, or I sometimes like to call it up hand and down hand. The chord numbers 1, 4, and 5 are written above the notes. Counting numbers are here in the middle. And then this again is that 12-bar blues pattern where each whole note represents a bar of 4 beats. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the one chord, 2 of the 4, 2 of the 1, and then 5, 4, 1, 1. And that's how your harmonies change. You have closed and tight voicings for the right hand, so that means my right hand is not going to be moving very much on the piano, and then the left hand is moving with the roots. And the roots of all of these chords are the lowest notes in all of the dyads in the left hand. Most important thing is, well, aside from being kind to yourself and realizing that you might not get it the first couple of times, which is normal, is to keep that steady pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, obviously, when I'm playing with 2 hands, I can't tap that beat out, but hopefully wearing shoes today, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to hear that. So my left hand, if you recall, is doing this boogie pattern in quarter notes, and my right hand is going to be doing these shell voicings that fill out the sound of a dominant 7th chord, which is what you have when you're playing the blues. So the one chord sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're not ready to play the whole pattern, then work on getting comfortable on the yellow, and then getting comfortable on the blue, and getting comfortable on the red, and then you can put it together if you find that that's better. The blue sounds like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5 chord, or the red, sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you do this, if you're already comfortable with how each one of those works, then put it all together. So this is the 12-bar blues with hands together with dominant 7th chords in the key of C. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, say that while I'm recording this, I get a tiny bit nervous because I think, oh, what if I make a mistake? Almost did, but didn't quite. Get comfortable with doing this. Play it over and over and over again in the key of C. And then if you want to challenge yourself, you can just pick up the chords and slide them anywhere. As long as you keep the yellow arrows pointing to the same key, you're going to be good with both hands. This is a jumping off point for all sorts of things because you can change the rhythms a little bit. That's a boogie shuffle. You can do another variant of the boogie shuffle. If you want to make it a little simpler, you can go between the 5 and the 6. When you are putting it hands together, you can get carried away. Keep doing it so that you have this nice steady pulse and that it's nice and even. And then when you start getting bored, that's like an indication of maybe I need to add a little bit more. So anyway, these are the blues key finder cards that can be found at pianokeyfinders.com. And the downloadable hands together sheet is also there in the blog. It's free. This is written in the key of C, but with the cards you can transpose it into a bunch of different keys. And I appreciate you for hanging out and have fun. Playing the blues is just a really fun thing to do, and you can do it by yourself, but you can also invite other musicians, and you can, for metronomes, you can use a metronome, you can use Drum Genius, you can use iReal Pro. There are so many ways of adding layer upon layer upon layer, and I could probably teach the blues for an indefinite period of time where there's always something more that we can add. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next video.